Hello, so today I wanted to show a few dynamic exercise. So it's more focused on working the legs separately. So kind of like unilateral work. So here I'm doing front lunges, and this weight was really challenging. So on my next session, I'm going to use 5 kg so I can focus more on mind and body connection and really feel the muscles being engaged. Um, it's not that 10 kg is really heavy, but when we are doing exercise that requires balance, it's really important to take our times before focusing on weight, but instead focus on form, having the technique and the mind and muscle connection. So here I've changed to 5 kg because I'm going to do side lunges. So first I did front lunges, then I did back lunges, and now side lunges. Side lunges is even more challenging when it comes to stabilizing the hips, pushing the hips back. So here I'm using 5 kg on each side. So this kind of exercise really work also on mobility. So if you have any mobility issues, these lunges are great. So my workout will be basically for at least 6 months. I'll be doing exactly the same exercise. The only thing that I'm going to change will be sets, reps, and weight. But I'll be focusing on this exercise in one of my my leg days. On the other ones, I will do like squats, deadlifts, hip thrusts. I don't really know, but I've been trying them, but I'm not really happy with them at the moment. But I'll see. But there one in one of my leg sessions, I will be focusing on unilateral work. So here I'm doing step ups on the box, and I did with weights, and also I did without with body weight. It's really important to do with the body weight also, so you can also have, like I said, the mind and body connection, and do it as a B set. After you get tired of the weight is a good way to get a burnout. If the step for this one, it's kind of too, I felt it was too high, so on my next session I will use a lower so I can have more glutes engagement, so I can feel my glutes working more. Because it was so high, I think most of the work was coming from my legs instead of my glutes. So it's better always to sometimes go, not not always. It's better to sometimes give a step back and do things properly instead of just wanting to evolve and rush things. So I try things, and then if I have to go back, sometimes I will do it. So in this case, it will be worth it to do on not so high step or box. So here's a B set. I did first with weights, and then now with just my body weight. It's really pressing on the heels, keeping the chest high. And for finally, the last exercise is walking lunges. I'm taking my time because I'm really getting that mind and muscle connection, ti- making my hips tight, finding my balance. So this also is one of my favorite exercise. When I really have the correct technique, I feel it a lot on my legs and on my glutes, and I can also feel that my entire body is actually working, because my upper body also is working on stability. So it's walking lunges are one of my favorite exercises. Yeah, and this was my training session. Don't forget to stretch after your session. Okay, after my training session, I always take time also to do some flexibility work, because since I'm very warm, my joints and ligaments are in a perfect temperature for me to work on flexibility, although I didn't record much of the flexibility work. But as soon as I have time, I will record the stability, flexibility that I usually do. So I record a little bit. I, I shared here in a normal speed, and then this is in a fast speed.
When you are not doing anything at all, bodily, mentally, on no level, when all activity has ceased and you simply are, just being, that's what meditation is. You cannot do it, you cannot practice it. You have only to understand it. And whenever you can find time for just being, and drop all doing. Thinking is also doing, concentration is also doing, contemplation is also doing. Even for a single moment, if you are not doing anything and you are just at your center, utterly relaxed, that is meditation. And once you have got the knack of it, you can remain in that state as long as you want. You can remain into that state finally 24 hours. Once you have become aware of the